Oh. Well, what were you going to say to the manager? Hardly likes me anyway. Can I help you, or whatever it is you want out here?
What has you out here, of all places? What you got there?
Well, I'm not letting you have any, if that's what you're at. God knows, this stuff's hard enough to get already. Anything decent is.
What has you out here?
Less likely to be bothered when I'm on my break. Not completely safe, though, apparently. Well, from the likes of you. Other people seem to forget that anyone could be in here at all. When they take their arguments outside, forget they might be heard.
Have you heard anything interesting? Tell me what you heard, and I promise this encounter stays between us.
A little bit of blackmail. It's a social lubricant.
Fine. Dean.
Evelyn Dean.
Her. Last Tuesday, work was quiet, so I slipped out here. I overheard her having a fight about something.
With who? What was the argument about? Did you see who she was arguing with?
No. All I could tell you is that it was a man. She was the one with the raised voice, mostly drowned him out. Then she stormed off. I don't know if he followed, but by the time I'd worked myself to a good vantage point, he was gone too. Bloody maze.
Any details about the argument?
Don't know. Since we're good pals now, I'll tell you that I did try to get closer, but it was too risky. Probably some of this magic stuff they're all so keen on. You'd need to ask him, I guess.
Alright.
This has been helpful.
Is this why she's not been about the last few days? Vardy says she left, but I don't know.
I don't know, but I hope to learn.
Well, if you're gonna be snooping about, it was 8 p.m. they fought. I know because the bar was quiet with all the Blue Bloods playing bridge.
Thank you.
Alright, we have a potential time as well. Who was Misty arguing with before she went missing, and why? I can start ruling out Father Sinnott and Mr. O'Finn, as they hadn't arrived by then, and Mr. Doyle, since the information came from him. Walter too, as it was an adult man she fought with. Time to arrange... also, something click? Was it this? It was a clunking, clicking sound. I was presuming a door opened, but apparently not. Also, I guess we have to check people's boots, don't we? Right. Let's work our way back out the maze. I know we're going a different way that we came in. I'm presuming there might be other stuff around. We've found Thor? I think we might have to have a chat with the druid about this. What did I just see? What was that? Real? A giant figure smithing? What could it mean? Old anvil covered in a Celtic knot. Despite its obvious age, it shows no sign of wear or rusting. Meant size must mean it only intended for use by whatever it was I saw using it. Alright, well, it was worth coming this way. So many mysteries to uncover. Best way to find your way through a maze is always just to have one hand on a wall and just work your way round and round and round until we find the entrance, I guess. Now we do have that bridge. Okay, let's have a quick shufty at things from the top of the bridge. Oh, okay, right. Okay. Let's... Okay, locker number 11. Do we go have a chat with the guy with the cane at the top there? Do we try and break into the old residence? We might as well. So I'm noticing crow up there. I think we should keep an eye out for the crows. It's too orangey for crows. Go on then. We'll have a quick poke here. Oh no, it's locked. Okay, we're not going to get anything. We need keys. We are playing Blueprints again. It's always the bloody keys we're missing. Oh, there was another bit of cloth here. Alright. Check his boots. Actually, we can do analysis. Let's see. Powder stain. There are traces of white substance around his pocket. He's a cokehead! Walks leaning on a cane. He's leaning on that cane for support. The way he's standing leaves no doubt. Distracted, looking eyes. Something about his eyes gives me the impression he's only half in the room. Well-dressed, expensive attire, but nothing flashy. He's wealthy, but doesn't care if people know it or not.
Another stranger, is it? They must have dredged the barrel to find so many unknowns. Cahill O'Mara, sir. You?
Declan Ward. It's a pleasure. What brings you to the event?
Beyond the seance? If you must know, I guess I'm hoping the techniques used here can be repurposed to speak to other things.
Oh, there was a implication that he'd seen angels, right? Yeah, let's get everyone's timetable. It seems pretty good. You don't have any plans for the weekend? Well, the bar only opens in the evening, so I suppose I need other ways to entertain myself till then. Do hear the housekeeper serves drinks on the patio. Perhaps I'll spend the morning there. When I get bored of that, oh, there's lunch at 1. Starving is less interesting than you'd think. Miss Callahan's talk at 3 seems livable. So I'll drop in on that. What else? Oh yes, I've promised Mrs. Darcy a rematch of pool in the bar at 6. Now she makes a dull game fun. I didn't know you could misfire a ball that badly, but she certainly managed it. Of course I won't be missing the ball. Maybe a bit of real fun in this place for once. As for tomorrow, I should go to Mass at 12 and try to absolve myself of some of my sins. Not all of them, mind you. I don't want to be there all day. I was about to say he's a good Catholic boy then, but it sounds like he's a bad Catholic boy. Actually, I might visit the graveyard after that. Come to think of it, isn't every graveyard visit a near-death experience? Yes? No? Oh, you could smile at least. I suppose I'll be at the bar in the evening, though I've already run 2 circles around the drinks menu. Then it's lunch at 1, dinner at 8. God, it really is all circles, isn't it? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, drink. Still not long until the main event, eh? Even if I should try to be sober for that. Let's ask about Miss Dean, shall we? Also, apparently you're a thrill seeker. Have you by chance met Miss Dean? Have I? I haven't seen... might have shown my face if I knew Evelyn was here, but why should I suffer for her lack of decorum? Miss Dean's turned down a marriage proposal I made her a year or 2 ago. And there was not a second thought to it. It would have been one thing if I were just an offer of convenience, but I thought... I was stupid enough to ask if she mind me switching to room 16, you know, just to be near her. At least I was there to overhear her and Miss Quinn arguing in the corridor the other evening. Honestly, Corrigan needs to let it go. Evelyn just makes use of people. It's just how she is. Okay, well, that's some leads. What else do we have? Bridge, powder stains, thrill seeker. Let's go with thrills. You have quite the reputation, you know. I've heard mention. I didn't think that was actually the case. Is it true you've had a number of near-death experiences? So it is true. I didn't know. It's not so grand, you know. Bad luck and then. Knowing that there's an angel waiting at the veil. If you saw such a thing, you would understand. Being made of nothing but light. So much that to gaze upon it is to feel light. Its light upon you. You would understand, I think, if you felt it. It is almost worth the risk meeting death. If I might find what it is that it wants, almost. But must be another way. What do we want to get out of this? I guess he knows about which room Miss Dean was in. Do you happen to recall which room Miss Dean was staying in? Oh, she's beside mine. How did I forget that? I had sort of forgotten she was here. How did that happen? Has he been drugged? Let's go with... Seem a little distracted, sir. You seem distracted. I always do. Don't take it personally. It's not a comment on your company. Not right now, it isn't, anyway. No, I've always had this look, I think. Is it the coke? You are aware there's a stain on your pocket, sir? Oh, so there is. It must be soap. Strange dreams, by any chance? I could swear this place is giving me the strangest dreams. Really? I haven't noticed anything like that. I don't think so, anyway. What's a strange dream when your dreams are always strange? But I can see how this place could inspire them. It's just that something doesn't feel quite right here. Or maybe I'm just hungover. Alright, I'm going to leave now, because we want to go check out that locker, don't we?
Keep you.
Another crow.
Is that Master Walter watching the grounds from the Blake residence? That's quite the vantage point, I wonder what secrets he's seen.
We have an eyewitness. Maybe. What's this? Does this just go to the front of the side gate? Yeah. So, what was it? It was from main corridor down to the residence. And then it was through the cleaner's room here. Supply closet, yes. Unless there's anybody in here. Nope, we're good. And it was number 11. Nine, 10, 11. Use locker key. She's received a threatening letter from Mr. Skerritt. I've brought my dagger. I hope you're ready for what comes next, Scarret. You can always make out the number 45. You can also make out the number 451. It must have been written on the page atop this one. Wonder how important this is to Miss Dean, that she left it behind. Okay, well, that's clues anyway. We're close to a time shift. Also, we should be able to establish room as well now, shouldn't we? First floor. Number... Mr. O'Mara. Unassigned room. Okay, so she's here. Between Quinn and O'Mara. So that puts her near the East Tower, potentially? Was the East Tower where we saw the secret doorway? So there is a talk in like 2 minutes' time in the drawing room, right? Keep pressing M for map. No, it's not. We do need to locate the priest. I'm just going to double check the east again. There's stables out there as well. Maybe able to get to. Anything in this? Maybe this will be where the groundskeeper is? Dara Hunter, wasn't it? Yeah. St. Bridget's Cross. Let's note that. Right, well, we'll do this in a bit. I just want to double check something else. Well, I just want to have a poke around, to be honest. Nothing seems out of place. I mean, we did see a burning tree thing, didn't we? I forgot we had detective vision. I mean, those petals are definitely going to be a thing. I was trying to jump, which was hence that, but that's 100% a thing. The fact that it stands out. But I can't interact with it. At least not yet. Nothing in the water trough. Nothing in the water barrels. That's all chained up. We're going to need a key. Pretty sure this was the one that... Oh no, that was the staff-only one. Okay, so this isn't the tower. Was that the tower? That was the tower. Okay, yeah. I think this is the one that had... the thing under the stairs, yeah. Another pattern like in my dream. I'm going to use it. I'm going to try open this door. Because that's going to cross back over. We don't want to do that. I guess we go like maybe. No, I'm trying to go sideways. There we go. Ah. It's a door hidden behind the wall. Am I still dreaming? History of Blake Manor. Oh, I guess got lit up as well. Well, we're going to discover some history of the Blake Manor. Oh fuck! We found the dungeon. The air is rotten in here. This is an unholy place. Fuck me, we found the literal dungeon. Skull appears to be human. Was that the ghost we saw before in like a landing? I mean, pointed at accusingly. Oh, no. That's very similar to the symbol we saw in our dream. Was that? No, it couldn't have been. My eyes have deceived me. A hallucination caused by gas or mold or in the air. I guess not. Okay, let's start again. Staircase. What is? What in God's name was that? Oh. Hole wasn't there before. Another one of these. Okay, well, we've just done this one already, haven't we? How did we do it? I can't remember. Great. Another sigil back here. Maybe must have sealed off passage in this area. After Percival walled it up. Who the hell's... We're definitely skipping ahead certain things, aren't we? Just me poking around the place. I'm going off track. Sure. Somebody's doing a talk in a drawing room. We're exploring. What do we do? No. Up. Another body! This space is even worse than the first one. Another skeleton in pieces. Is this what she wanted me to find? Evidence Mistine's bedroom remains. Wait, evidence Mistine's bedroom walled up lovers. We have definitely skipped past some stuff here, haven't we? Am I accidentally finding speed running this? Okay, right. Well, sure, we'll go to the drawing room then. Now there's a talk going on, right? I'm just carrying this pile of bones with me. That was the stables, drawing room, dining room back here. Closed up, obviously. No, we're not going to check signs. Bathhouse gardens. Drawing room was across the way. You've eaten all, half the bread already. So good. Still nice and warm. Just it and some salted butter. That sounds pretty good, actually. Drawing room. We got pings on. Oh, actually. Who's over in the corner there? Oh, it's you still. We're looking for a vicar. Or the cleaner. The housekeeper.
Welcome, all of you, to my home. I am Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, Lord of this manor, and all the land that can be seen from it.
Well, we've seen the groundskeeper who's out by the stables.
I've been asked to speak with you about the house and its history, which dates back to 1652.
This will take 31 minutes, but the priest is here. Maybe we'll be able to chat with him afterwards.
My ancestor, Edward Blake, was granted this land in the winter of 1651. The following summer, work began on the castle that, in turn, became this manor. The building has been expanded many times over since then, and you would be hard-pressed to tell the original building and the additions apart. But the main compound is roughly expanded to 5 times its original size. This is not counting the basement, which was added in the late 1700s. Of course, the Great Famine was hard on much of Ireland, and we were no exception. Those were hard years on the land and our family. My father sold much of the estate and made some daring investments across Europe.
Oh no, he got heavily leveraged into crypto, didn't he?
They did not pay off. And so, when I was of age and title, I turned the manor into a hotel. What remains of the land is still farmed or forested, of course. You, sir. A question.
Thank you, Marquess. Not to turn things gruesome, but is it true what they say about the walled-up rooms?
Yeah, here you go. Dump the bones there.
Spending too much time digging around in our library, eh, Mr. Scarrett? Certainly, it is rumored that Percival Blake bricked away 2 young lovers for angering him. Set across from one another, so they could hear each other's final days. That said, no such chambers were found, nor records of work being done.
I really did just skip to this bit, didn't I?
It is true that a young couple did indeed vanish with no record, but that wasn't uncommon for that era. Over the years, some staff, and yes, even guests, have reported hearing sobs from a young woman in the east of the manor. But given the lack of evidence, these are likely flights of fancy. As such, we continue to display a portrait of Percival Blake. That said, I did have it moved from the main halls on the staff's request. Now it is in one of the towers. though I can't recall which.
I'm guessing it might have been the one we've walked past a couple of times, maybe in that tower. The guy with, like, the scar across the eye would make sense.
Thank you, Marquis. Any more tragic deaths to share?
All death is tragic, Mrs. Darcy.
Including your husband, I believe.
I'm not sure this place has any more tragedy than any other family in this land.
Then why all the ghost stories? I don't think we all gathered here for no reason.
That's perhaps a better question for Miss Mantovani. No more questions? Okay. Let us conclude then. I shall take my leave. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here at Blake Manor.
Right, we've got to corner the priest. He's going to bug out of here before we get a chance, isn't he? Aha, no. Right. No. Okay, let's analyze. Right, straight for the crucifix. Unusual cross. His resurrectrix looks different to any I've seen. Also, scarification. Scarring looks like he's seen some sort of combat. Okay. Strange Bible, but not one I recognize. Deathly pallor. He does not look well. Right, cannot pick jars? Why the hell's that popped up as a thing I can look up?
Yes, my child?
Hello, Father. My name is Declan Ward. I've only just arrived. I just wanted to say hello.
Very good. You want my name? Of course. Father Lorcan Sinnott.
Good to meet you, Father.
I am sure.
I'm surprised to see a Catholic priest at a séance.
Is that so? Worried for my eternal soul, are you? That I should attend something so blasphemous? Worry not, dear child. The Church keeps an eye on all such things. It is good for us to know what secrets these events uncover, what secrets these old houses hold.
Alright. How are you with, I don't know, exorcisms? There we go. Straight down to it, right? Do you know much about exorcism? I am a man of God. Of course I know how to expel the devil and all his agents. But before you ask me to do one... Go on, fucking do one, mate. Not that one would suffice for this forsaken place. They require permission and great effort. I've never put much stock in the former, but I have no time for the latter. So assuming you are on some form of mission from God, you would need to find another accomplice. We need a old priest and a young priest. I suggest you find somebody well outside the reach of the Irish Catholic Church. All right. Well, do you play bridge, sir? No. Let's go with the woman that did the murder. Have you talked with Mrs. Darcy? Only long enough to know that she should not be here. It will do her no good. Yeah, he is far outside the Irish Catholic Church, isn't he? And we do need to talk to him about that anvil. What have we got? Let's go with unusual cross. Your cross, Father, has extra element, the circle behind it. What is the meaning, if I might ask?
You may. It depicts the everlasting life of the immortal soul and represents my own personal flavor of the belief.
I didn't realize you could flavor belief. I have to say, Father, it looks like you've seen some action. Father, but it looks as though you've been through the wars.
My scars, yes. I was a missionary in my youth, foolish enough to think I could bring enlightenment to the masses through the word instead of deed.
Anywhere exotic?
Many places, Mr. Ward. But do not be so arrogant as to think it's only the darkest parts of the map that need their eyes opened. It's hard to save a soul here in Ireland as anywhere else. Further away from the dark does not mean closer to the light.
Well, I mean, maybe we can link that back to the woman from Brazil. Maybe he disappeared off at the same time her father did? Possibly. I don't recognize your Bible, Father. What translation is it?
It's an uncommon translation I picked up on my travels.
What is the focus of your edition?
Its focus? For those with eyes to see, it shows all. I would not think too hard about it.
Is it written in Portuguese? Are you alright, Father? You look a little ill. Under the weather.
I perhaps spend too much time indoors and underground. When you reach my age, you will no doubt also carry your years on your face.
Alright. Let's go find a druid and talk to him about, large blacksmiths and possible, exorcisms.
Leave, Father.
Go with God, my child.
Oh, somebody's taking a picture? Dr. Callahan? Oh, he's got a spirit camera, has he? Oh, hang on a second. Mr. Skerritt had a knife. We saw that in those letters, didn't we, Mr. Skerritt? Cigar stains. There's a strong smell of cigars on the man's breath, and his mustache is stained with them. Mysterious crest on his necktie. He's wearing a crest pinned to his necktie, but I don't recognize it. It's nothing to do with the Golden Dawn Order thing, right? Monocle. Ornamental cane, he's not leaning on it, it's just for show. Is it a matter of fashion, or does he have it for other reasons? Oh god, he's got a knife in there, hasn't he? Maybe that's actually the dagger. Like, it just takes the pommel off and shanks a dude. I mean, I guess we can dig into our notes. What was that? Doyle's doping. Discussed with somebody, apparently. Golden Order. Golden Order. Okay, the ring. We actually see details on it. So it has a rose? It's almost like an English rose, right? Steen's bedroom. Investigate. Walled up lovers, remains. We definitely skipped over some things. The fact that there's no links there. That was definitely personal. The one with the scar, yes. Was drowned in retaliation for supposedly walling up some locals, though no signs of the walling have been found. A portrait of him hangs on the east wall. Yeah, we've definitely found that. Room in Hotel Southwest Wing. Room in Hotel Southeast Corridor. 2. Rooms 2, 7, 15, and 21 are unoccupied at this event. Misty must have been staying in 1. She's in 7. No. He was moving to 16, so she was in 15, sorry. Records. Mysterious. Crest on necktie. Where was the book thing? I guess we should do all these investigate things, right? 451, yeah. It's going to be a reference to a page in a book, right? That's the same large brooch as she had the ring. Yeah. Right. Miss Darcy came up with the came to the event planning to take revenge. Okay, we can maybe confront her with that ring. Maybe that was her ring that she took off. Because it matches the brooch. This mysterious crest. Like we did. Where's the book? There's a book of like the Golden Order. There you go. That was it. Which has the cross with the rose. Different triangle though. Okay. That's all concluded now. Code of conduct. Mr. O'Finn follows a code and considers all people, places, and creatures are equal. Alright. Let's go find... That's what I guess we should be checking their boots as well. I guess we can do you as well. Let's analyze. Celtic cross, type in. Oh, there's definitely some redness around the hands. Raw hands. His hands are red raw, with a subtle but unmistakable smell of modern doctor's office. He's been scrubbing them hard, has he? Right. Or you know. Actually, we could get everybody's schedule. We probably need that, right? Don't suppose I can ask you where you're going to be. Yes, let's get, what is it? Timetable. Timetable. There you go. Does anything pique your interest this Saturday? The Marcus's talk on the manor at 11, which we've just been to. Otherwise, I intend to check out the rot. Rot? Others call it history. It is inevitable old houses like this bewitching. To spend my days perusing the grounds. Let's see what stories the rot tells. Something can inform my sermon tomorrow. As for Sunday, with my mass done, I shall rest a while. And Mr. Coventry is talking about the region's history, and I plan to be there. There's the silent dinner at 8 p.m., perhaps a slightly pagan tradition, but a harmless one. Other than that, I will spend the day blessing the halls before the séance. I mean, on the note of... burials, strange device. Dean room. No, none of that was actually particularly useful to me. Alright, well, we've got his schedule now.
I'll take my leave.
Go with God.
No, it's just I was just wondering whether I could show him the bones. Because if he's looking into the rot. Did we get your full schedule? No.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
We haven't got your timetable, but I don't think you're that important to us now, really. Let's just get his timetable so we got a rough idea where he is. Other than the ball this evening, I hope to attend the talks. Okay. So he's just hanging out in with the nerds.
Take care.
Right. Doctor?
Oh, a new face. You're a little late, but you haven't missed the main event at least. Who might you be?
My name is Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you, Mr...
Doctor,
as it happens. Dr. Rory Callahan. Very pleased to meet you too. And yes, before you ask, I am related to Thea Callahan, her nephew and apprentice. But I've taken what she's taught me and improved it through the application of science. And this weekend, I will prove the value of my approach, once and for all.
Alright, let's get your timetable. Also, medical certificates there as well. Perhaps I can rope you into joining the talks. I am attending all of them. Okay, fucking nerds. Oh, my Aunt Fia is doing the one at 3. You must attend. I have lunch plans with her at 1. Otherwise, I think I'll be at the bar all evening, ready for the ball. Fresh air in my lungs, plenty of pictures, and the stables? Horses certainly have a fondness for staring at empty space. I have to wonder if my spirit camera might capture things my eyes will not. Commentaries talk, and then back to the bar. It's gonna, we're heading down the Winchester and wait for this to all blow over. Alright, we'll see. No, we don't really need to bring that up, I don't think. No, we just really wanted your schedule, that's about it.
Be well.
So we can track everyone down.
Terrible weather out, eh? Really ruined my morning walk. Still, we're safe enough from it in here.
Did you take a walk around the maze by any chance?
Over from London. And you mark my words, young man. That's a name everyone will remember by the end of this event.
Declan Ward. The pleasure is mine.
Let's get your letter from Mr. Skerritt. Okay, yeah. The talks, namely those of the host, Mr. Montevani, and the Marquess. And then a quick drink. I think we're, like, the moment the bar opens, we're just going there, because apparently everyone's going to be at the bar. Somewhat way to atone for the night before. Then I tend to rest up in the bar until silent dinner. This letter here. Were you in correspondence with Miss Dean, Mr. Skerritt? Why, yes, I was. I've taken a shine to her, I won't deny. Not in that way, you understand. She has opened my eyes, and I intend to repay her kindness with this weekend. In what way do you know Miss Dean? Miss Dean, there you go. Know her? Yes, I know her. Our paths have become intertwined. Shan't say another word on the matter. I've already said too much. French Cymru, welcome. First time on stream. Happy to go to the bar too. There we go. What are you buying? And also, like, are we predominantly French or Welsh? Like, with a name like that, like, I have to ask. What else? I guess we could ask about his necktie pin thing, right? The crest on your necktie represents? Aha! I would love to, Mr. Ward, but that would rather defeat the purpose. I'm afraid I must leave you in the dark. Alright. We were mostly getting everyone's schedules. We want to go find the druid again, because we want to talk to him about the random-ass blacksmith we found in the maze. French and Welsh living in Wales. Okay, so we'll say predominantly Welsh at the moment, because that's where residence is. But hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully life, the universe, and everything is tickety-boo. And we're apparently now just killing time until the bar opens. Is the druid still upstairs? No, he's scarpered. We're going to have to track him down. We need to talk to him about, well, large blacksmiths. Anybody hiding out in the library? I love the fact that we just, like, skip the discussion of, like, people buried in the walls, and then we find them first before we get there. Okay, you're Quinn. Okay. Right. Pen in pocket. Its varnish is worn around the grip. She uses it often and probably for long periods of time. Writer, journalist. Striking brooch worn around the collar. Scars on hands and face. Multiple scars as if she suffered several different accidents or injuries. Also, she was having an argument with Evelyn outside her room or something, wasn't she?
If you'd hold a moment, I'm just looking for something.
Are you all right, miss?
Fine. Just looking for a book. I know I had it just a few days ago, but now it's nowhere to be found. Without it, damn it! I'm at a dead end. Would you tell me if you see it? It's a book on local land records from late last century. It has to be around here somewhere, unless another guest has taken it?
Yeah. What? Barbosa said she'd given it to her? Sure.
Actually, I believe I might have the records you're looking for.
Wait, you... Look at that, you do indeed. Where was it?
I played the demo a while. I really dug the atmosphere as well. And I've heard such good things. This is why I figured, you know what, this will be the new Let's Play. Especially that, and it said, if you enjoyed Blueprints, you're going to get a kick out of this. So, yeah, I was in then.
Miss Barbosa had it.
How did she get it? Of course. I loaned it to her during tea and then forgot. Too many late nights researching. Speaking of which, on page 78 and... Oh, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, sir. You've helped me a lot. I don't know why you would, but you have. I haven't seen you before the incident with the bird, unless I'm wrong.
Rest assured, miss, we haven't met. My name's Declan Ward. I've only arrived recently.
Even then, I could still have missed you if you hadn't come by the library, I mean.
You spend most of your time here then, I guess.
Anyhow, I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Ward. My name is Quarantine Quinn. You can call me Quarantine, and I might now owe you a favour. But for now, thank you sincerely. And do please excuse me, I have work to do.
She's... I'm presuming maybe academic, maybe not journalist. But just the pen made me think that. Also, where'd you fuck off to? She's magic! Where are you? She's evasive, this one. Also, that on the wall, does that just pass the time as well? No. I'm tempted to look at it. Oh, it's almost 12 as well. Picture of an hourglass. Okay. Same vibe as Blueprints and Oberdin. Oberdin's one of those I keep meaning to go back to. I only ever played like an hour or so of it. I never finished it off. Also, scrap of paper. Seems to have left something behind. What is Miss Quinn planning? Was lunch being served at 12? I think so, right? Or was it being served at 1? Oh, don't creep up on me like that. Right, let's get the rest of your... Actually, we could talk about, like, you having an argument with Miss Dean?
Hello, Mr. Ward. How's the day treating you?
Right, let's get your schedule. Truthfully, I think anyone would have a hard time getting me out of the library this weekend. Otherwise, Miss Montavani's talk at 5 and dinner at 7 is... as for tomorrow, I wish I could spend another day in the library again, but I cannot. I suppose some variety would be good. I'll be in church for the service at noon. After... Wait. Mass was being held in the drawing room at noon. Well, they made a note of Protestant kind of service was in the church, but that was 11. I'm also seeing Dr. Callahan talk at 3. Which then brings us to the seance at 9. Alright. Also, I missed that from JC. Every hotel you've been in to has a fancy old school library, for sure. Yeah, not really. Like, the kind of... I mean, technically, this is a stately home, so the library makes sense for that. But, yeah. It's been repurposed. Let's ask about Evelyn. Because you had an argument with her. What do you know of Miss Dean? Oh, you know, Irish of a certain class, interested in mysticism, most branches, rather than the one in particular. I don't know what she does these days, but when we met, she was hunting for ancient secrets in grimoires. Frankly, you'd do better asking someone else. Evelyn and I haven't been on speaking terms for some time. Contradiction. I heard you were having a fight with her. I guess we actually find out English nobleman, head of her household. What can you tell me about yourself? Let's see. I'm a poet by trade. Okay. I thought prose, when I said right, I was thinking more prose, but no, she's a poet. 25, traditionally qualified, and head of my household. That being for the lack of anyone more traditionally qualified, you understand. And I'm a scholar of grimoire magic, which is to say I study it rather than rely on divine source. How does that do? Yeah, have you had any weird dreams by any chance? A long corridor in this place and lots of locked doors. Doors are regularly increments down it. You've experienced it then? No, I wouldn't worry too much. I think an unsettling dream or two is about the least of your worries in a place like this. That pen seems important to you. Just in case it slipped your mind. Oh, don't worry. It's clean, and I've stained enough of my clothes not to make that mistake again. Take it you're not often without one? I'm a poet by trade. I prefer to carry one, so I can never get caught with a refrain or such like, and without the means to write it down. All right.
I'll leave you be.
Farewell.
We need to check whether there's food being served. Right. Schedule. 12 was... No, most people were in the dining room at 1, so I presume dinner was at 1. Yeah, okay. I think food... we didn't get your schedule. Oh no, you were in Hedge Maze later. Okay, we can track him down to there. Otherwise, we're clueless where he is. He might be in his room. Do we know where his room is? Also, it feels like talking to her about the bones might be useful. Oh, hang a second. There's a new book here. Aha, Percival. Information on Percival Blake. Sure. Marquess, age 24, when his father Graham died of old age. This was in 1739. He ruled through the Great Freeze, the year of the slaughter, and the Jacobite Rising, until he drowned in the tsunami of 1755 at the age of 40. You see some annotations that suggest he didn't drown in the tsunami, more that he was drowned during it. It seems he was not popular with the people around him. 1744, scullery maid went missing. Rumors suggest he was rejected advances he made. Her fiancé came from a nearby village to find her, and he too wasn't heard from again. They say the staff believed he walled them up alive. One note says that he can still be heard sobbing darker months. Right, we've already found their bones. Does this mean we can lay them to rest? Maybe we're supposed to go into the graveyard and put those bones to rest. Okay, who else do we need to track down and get their schedule? Oh, hello, there's people around here.
Mrs. Joyce.
We do need
to have the master key for the southeast corridor.
Oh no, Mr. Varley. I only had the atrium master key with me today.
No, you don't. I've got it.
I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Thank you. Now, one of the guests has lost her key, and I was hoping I could use this to get her back in.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables. He has the northwest corridor locked away in a safe there.
I don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
Oh, I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
No, he claims he can't find a way through, but I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter. Do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor master in one of the unassigned rooms.
What? What in the heavens was he doing in there?
I do not know, but I doubt it was cleaning. When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it, and clean up anything he's done.
Oh, Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
And pinning threatening notes to people's doors.
I appreciate that. I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess' guest and the host of this seance, which you know is important to the future of this manor. Once this whole business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
And oh no, I thought they'd completely disappeared. Nope, no, they're tucked away in the corner. Useful information I've had. I made a note of it. Many doors require a key to open. Keys can be found by exploring. Where to explore is guided by the note you just took. Where's the note I just took? Staff rota? No, that was what we got earlier. Note of master keys. Okay. Examine. Right. Southeast corridor key is missing. The atrium key is in the supply closet. No, it's not. It's in my pocket. Northeast key corridor is in one of the unassigned rooms. Southwest key is lost in the basement storeroom. Northwest key corridor is still securely locked away in the stables safe. But we've seen the stables. We saw the safe. We just need to know what the combo is for it, probably. Southeast corridor key is missing. So we don't really know where that is. Right, let's go confront the... Oh, no, I can eavesdrop.
What do you make of this then, sir?
I was rather hoping you might be able to tell me.
I've not the faintest. But I noticed that it's finally gone down.
Has it now?
Aye, sir. It's been climbing all week, but finally went the other way this morning.
How odd. I wonder what caused that.
Alright. I get... you know what? Let's analyze you first. They're not that lost then, if they know where they are. Not really, no. Okay. Ink. Stained hands are stained with something, but cannot tell what. Come on. Up there. Creases. Dusty clothes. Either recently been moving around in old spaces, or he has not cleaned this suit in a while. Let's get your schedule, shall we?
Ah, good day. I don't believe we've met. My name is Simon Coventry. I'm a jeweller from London. Who might you be?
Declan Ward, sir. Pleased to meet you.
What do you know about rings? I've got this one here.
No, very pleased to meet you, I'm sure. This is my first séance, and I must say that everyone is so very interesting.
Well, I hope not to disappoint.
I'm sure you won't, dear boy. Now, can I help you?
Let's see. Jeweler by trade, dusty clothes, stylized ring. Yeah, I mean, it's right there. But let's do his timetable first. Talks look interesting. I'm especially interested in hearing the Marquess talk about the building and its history. Well, you just missed that. We caught the tail end of it. After a spot of lunch, Miss Callahan talk on the otherworldly, I think it's called. And a spot of dinner at 7. I must confess, I hope that doesn't run too late. Departing into the wee hours is behind me these days. As for tomorrow, I hope to make the doctor's talk at 3 p.m. The history of the region, silent dinner. Cool. Right, this ring. This is an odd question, Mr. Coventry, but have you noticed Mrs. Darcy's brooch? I have, yes, had not to spot a piece like that in my trade, but I must say it seemed familiar to me somehow. From what you've seen of it, do you think it matches this ring? Ah, that's how I know it. It was her man, Cecil Darcy, who told me of this event. He wanted this ring, resized for a lady's finger. He was unsure of the size of the ring finger, though so he didn't get it done at the time. Imagine a man not knowing his wife's ring size in the year of our Lord, 1897. All right. What do you know of Miss Dean? Is there anything else that might be more pertinent? Maybe the stains? stains. Sure, let's do the stains. Your hands, sir? They're stained? Ah, so they are. My apologies. I must admit, I took my work with me. I've been working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. I should have done a better job of cleaning up after myself. And the dust? Oh, so I do. How did that get there? Perhaps the housekeeper is not as fastidious as she should be. These all sound like excuses to me.
Good day, sir.
I've just covered the blood on my hands with dirt.
And to you.
Right. Okay, right. Well, we know you've been sending threatening notes to psychics. Let's do an analysis first. Oh, it's the same symbol that's on the stables, isn't it? Cross the St. Bridget. One of the Irish patron saints. A knowing smile. I have the impression she knows more about those around her than they would like.
Hello. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, God bless you, sir. It isn't often someone introduces themselves to the help. Caitlin Joyce, I'm the housekeeper here. If there's anything you need, just come right to me.
Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I'll try not to be a bother.
Right, let's gather some evidence, shall we?
Lord knows, we could use someone normal at this damnable seance. Why the Marquess saw fit to risk our immortal souls bringing that Satanism here is beyond me. Why, I've half a mind to... Oh, don't mind me, sir. Just getting crotchety in my old age.
Right. There you go, the vandalized one and Mrs. Joyce's Bible. Did you leave this somewhere? Tell me, Miss Joyce, do you have a favorite Bible verse? Oh, well, if you must know, sir, I'm quite partial to Leviticus. Good wisdom in any of his verses. I know the New Testament gets all the attention these days, but sometimes there's nothing like good old-fashioned justice. On that note, you don't happen to know anything about this note, do you? Found this lying in the atrium. Do you know anything about it? Wouldn't know a thing about that now, sir. But they're not wrong, are they? There's some fierce evil in some of that magic, I tell you. Is there anything else we can piece together? I guess we could do the stone cross. I accidentally stumbled into a broom closet recently and noticed a stone cross on a cleaning trolley. Oh, yes, sir, that'll be mine, of course. It broke off an old statue that was being tossed out, and, well, I thought it shouldn't go to waste. Of course, it's a shame about those red stains, though, isn't it? Ah, that's only rust, sir. I quite like it, to be honest with you. After all, Jesus must have bled when he died for our sins. The knowings... Oh, go on, then. What does she know? I have the impression, Mrs. Joyce, that little gets past you around here. Oh, no more than any housekeeper, sir. We get all sorts of little insights into the guests, you know. Really? What do you know of Miss Dean? Where are you there? Me? Oh, well, I don't know her, of course. It's her first time coming to the hotel. But she seems like a sweet girl. It's a sin we've allowed her to be at this ungodly thing. She's just a good girl who fell in with the wrong crowd, sir. Mark my words. I've got a smell for these things. A little quiet time with God is all she needs. Maybe that would make her think twice about going into Mr. Coventry's room every other day. Aha! Mr. Coventry, you say? Well, perhaps I would have gotten the chance were he not so busy luring Miss Dean into his quarters. Well, at least he has the decency to look ordinary. I can't understand what he wants with this seance, really. I hope he comes to his senses and leaves. I guess maybe knowing her routine will probably be useful. Oh well, I'll be cleaning around the atrium. I keep slipping into kind of a Welsh thing going on. Right, let's just lose the accents. Clearly, I'm butchering it. Cleaning around the atrium and bedroom corridors for most of the day. If I'm not there, most certainly in the dining room, and dinner at 7. Wretched masked ball. Mass in drawing room. Other than that, helping out. Sausha, with dinner. That was the cook, wasn't it? Being forced to attend the awful seance. Okay. Can we now form a hypothesis? There's some bad blood. Caitlin Joyce's goal is to something to the something before she's able to something. Alright, let's have a look. Goal is to suffer? That's going to be conduct the seance to Miss Mantovani. To maybe it's stoned to death. Wow, okay, that would be that's fucking I mean it is from the text, but sure. What if? No, that can't be. To stone. Oh yes, it's Miss Mantovani to death. Okay, sorry, just got it wrong way round.
Mrs. Joyce intends
Jacques!
I should find and confront her about this. Good day.
Hello, sir. Anything I can do for you?
Your goal is to stone Miss Mantovani to death before she's able to conduct the seance.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my sweet Lord. What is wrong with
You've got to go. I mean, we're going to be wrapping up in a moment as well.
I sin. Even Abraham could kill his son for God, sir. Why? Why is it so hard to kill a damn witch?
Could you forgive yourself if it were easy? Is this truly what God intends? Think, Mrs. Joyce.
Won't someone think of the children?
So kind. And I keep seeing her face. Except there's wet red down her skull. And the squelch of bone mixed with the scent of iron. So thick you can taste it. And her hair is matted and she's crying and I just...
None of it happened. None of it has to.
Doesn't it?
No. We are godly. But not everyone needs to be godly to be good. And just because somebody is a mystic, that doesn't also mean that they are monsters.
Oh, I want to believe that. But every time I try, it feels like I'm questioning him.
So try again. God is steadfast enough for questions, Mrs. Joyce. And he's good enough to love you when you seek answers. I have faith.
Oh, sir, oh, you're right, aren't you? I can't do it. I almost... Oh, could I? Oh, sweet Lord, forgive me. Maybe he sent me an angel? To show me these people aren't savages. Please, take this. It's St. Bridget's cloth, a brat vrida for your protection. I pray the Lord keep you safe.
Then you're not?
I mean it, sir. I'll find a way to repent. I don't know how yet, but something will come up. I have faith that it will.
Good. I know this is a lot. I'll be back to check on you, Mrs. Joyce.
With the police! There we go. Is it concluded? Confront. Act. I guess it's not concluded. Because the other one got a conclusion one next to it, didn't it? Alright. So many in purple. Okay, we haven't spoken to Lou, Murphy, the other Callahan, Hunter, or Hisham. The trail. Trail's been left through the house. Where does it lead? Right. I mean, I skipped the trail, to be honest. Investigate? Signs of a trail. Was there signs of a trail? I didn't see that. I just went straight to the maze. So what's Mary Blake got to do with it? Mary Blake, the late wife of our host. Christine was something, the something by the something, while something watched. While a man watched, was following the ghost. I don't know. Right, let's dip out of this. How are we doing with people's schedules and such? So it is gone 6:30, so we might skip out and get some food ourselves in a moment. Who is that? That is... I don't know who that is. Also, we literally have a map now of the maze. Let's check the dining room. I don't know where the food was being served at 12 or 1. I guess it was at 1. So in which case... What is that slanted? Piece of Miss Dean's trail. To the hedge maze. Oh, okay, so I guess the
I should close off the mystery of Miss Dean's bedroom. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Okay, so apparently there's a hypothesis specifically around the bedroom. I guess we get that from Miss Dean? How can I specifically go to my, like... I guess it's mysteries, isn't it? Or... back. Here we go. Caitlin Joyce. That's an active one. Yeah, this is just the culprits. That's all that. Where is Evelyn Dean? So we can get the... the trail? Maybe from there. Here we go. Implies I can make our hypothesis. Okay, Miss Dean was... Lost in the maze. Brought to the hedge maze by... I guess it could be stalked through the hedge maze by a shadowy figure while... Mary Blake? I guess Mary Blake could actually be the, was brought to by watch by a shadowy figure. Brought to, there you go. What if? No, that can't be. Austin? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Well, no, Mary Blake. Did I click the wrong thing before? No, that can't be. Right. And that's because we skipped a thing? Maybe it's, brought to the... maybe it is third party. Brought to by... hedge maze by third party. No. I think I'm missing a node here, right? Because I jumped back and forth. The hedge maze was built in memory. The monument that was not there was Miss Dean. There's nowhere Miss Dean was headed. Let's drop this. Boots while Miss Dean's path. Yeah, the fact that he was saying that, we must have all the words, right? Maybe it's that. What if? No, that can't be. No, by the shadowy figure. There we go, that was it. That doesn't seem right either. She was stalked through the head maze by... maybe third party? Whilst the shadowy figure watched. Doesn't make any sense, nope. But she was stalked, because we saw the footprints, and... Lost in hedge maze. No, that doesn't make sense. She was either stalked through or brought there. Let's go back. What was that? The vision missed Dean's last moments before her disappearance. I guess that's the shadowy figure that's dragged there, maybe by the shadowy figure. Brought to hedge maze by shadowy figure while a third party watched? Okay, that's how it wants to phrase it. I thought the person from the corner was the shadowy figure.
Miss Dean through the grounds, though I'm not yet sure to where. The whole time they were being watched by the culprit. Can I learn anything useful about the culprit from this?
The shadowy figure came from them too. They were hiding from the entity. The boot prints belonged to them.
The extra prints in the hedge maze must belong to the culprit. So now I know they wear a medium-sized boot. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
I guess we just go through everybody's closets and find their boots. Trail went cold. What was that last thing that led... What was that thing that led Miss Dean through the maze? Was it another ghost or something else? Maybe the staff have heard of it or seen it before, or maybe some of the guests might know. Mystery unlocked. The haunting. Well, you know what? That feels like a good place to leave it. We have a new mystery to solve. I guess there's many mysteries to solve, to be honest. Also, is the groundskeeper still here? Because if he isn't, then we could try breaking into his safe. But yeah, this is probably where we will wrap things up. Oh, he's taking out the carriage. Because it was in here earlier. Safe, presumably, but stuff is stored. Stable master. Yeah, I was trying to get the piece of paper on top, actually. It's like a message from a supplier. They're expecting a delivery on Sunday at 9 AM. Another person has noted it. Should take them a few hours to move it all into the basement. So, what's on the clipboard? Record kept of the Sable Master of Horse's health. Let's have a look at the combo. Yeah, we've got nothing with this kind of combination. So I guess we're exiting out. Why is that only partially broken doors? Ooh, screwdriver. That's useful. Alright, that was one of the things we wanted. Okay. We can finish where we started, which was poking around stuff in the foyer bit and in the luggage room. We know there needed to be a screwdriver to get into a vent. So we'll end with that. Finish with something practical as opposed to just leaving it on another cliffhanger of a mystery. Let's actually achieve a thing, hopefully. Come on. So I wonder if I can just leave the key in the right spot. Make out that it's just been found. It was just there all along. No. It could be a cliffhanger. What? Yeah, this is where we find like a bloody hand in there or something like that. Unscrew. What's in the note? It's an invitation.
It's a letter. Crumpled but readable. To Miss Evelyn Dean. We have never met, but I know who you are. What you are. Why does magic come so easily to you? Yet you struggle with reaching your full potential. I know you've been asking this for a long time, and I have the answers. There's a seance being held on October 31st at Blake Manor in Connemara. Believe me when I say it will change your life forever. There you can unlock your true potential, your true destiny. Power is for the deserving, Evelyn. Do you deserve it?
So this was definitely the person that was going to cut out her heart sent to this invitation.
It isn't signed.
Well, something fell down. Fallen luggage? What happened here? I guess the ghost did it. There's nothing else I can interact with where it dropped? Right? I presume? No, I think it was just meant to startle us, possibly. Additional 1 action in the mind map. Yeah, we still need to do Darcy's exorcism, but we need somebody else to give us a hand for that. So, yeah, we will knock it on the head there. I don't remember much in the way of jump scares in the demo. Like, they did the creepy tunnel thing, but we had that regardless. Our first night here anyway. But yeah, I guess we just end it there.